It was supposed to be another carefully staged slice of American nostalgia. Meghan Markle, draped in stars and stripes aesthetics, had hoped her July 4th video would charm audiences with its wholesome vibe complete with barefoot picnic shots, filtered sunshine, and an awkwardly scripted message about freedom and togetherness. But just hours after the video dropped, Mindy Kaling went live, and what followed was nothing short of a masterclass in unfiltered takedown. With biting wit and unmistakable frustration, Kaling tore through the facade, calling out what she described as one of the most disingenuous, cringe-inducing attempts at relevance I've ever seen. Meghan, sources say, was absolutely furious. Kaling didn't hold back. In her unscripted livestream on Instagram, watched by over 1.2 million fans within the first 24 hours, she called Meghan's video a tone-deaf display of forced Americana that lacked authenticity and basic self-awareness. "You're not Olivia Pope," Kaling quipped, "and this isn't a Hallmark film. Stop pretending you just casually picnic in fields with hand-picked wildflowers while the world forgets everything else." The live was punctuated with audience reactions ranging from laughter to disbelief as Mindy ran clips of Meghan's video side by side with behind-the-scenes leaks that allegedly showed multiple takes, frustrated direction, and a frustrated Meghan yelling off camera over lighting. What made the moment truly devastating wasn't just Kaling's commentary but her personal connection to the narrative. As a longtime advocate for women of color navigating the entertainment and political spheres, Mindy spoke openly about the disappointment she felt seeing Meghan, once seen as a symbol of breaking barriers, devolve into what she called a self-serving influencer with royal leftovers. Kaling didn't attack Meghan's background or her story. She attacked the performance of it, calling it a commercial masquerading as patriotism. To make matters worse for Meghan, several Hollywood insiders validated Mindy's take. Variety contributor Simone Eldridge noted that the entire July 4th shoot was reportedly funded by Archwell's dwindling media arm as a soft brand teaser for a still-unnamed lifestyle series. "This wasn't a family video," Eldridge said in her Substack column. "It was a reshoot. Meghan had a vision board, a wardrobe consultant, and yes, even a stand-in to get the picnic angle right. There's nothing natural about it." Leaked call sheets later confirmed this, showing a crew of 14 and a shoot budget just shy of $75,000, ironically, for a 2-minute clip that was supposed to look intimate and spontaneous. Behind the scenes, it seems Meghan was livid. A close associate of a production staffer claimed that upon seeing Kaling's live and the explosive press coverage that followed, Meghan stormed out of a strategy meeting, yelling, "Why does everyone hate everything I do?" A statement that insiders say reflects a growing sense of isolation around her. Even Prince Harry, according to one source, tried to downplay the backlash, only to be met with a harsh, "You wouldn't understand, Harry. You weren't even in the video." Their public silence since the fallout has only fueled speculation that tension is brewing behind the glittery facade of their Montecito brand. But what perhaps hurt Meghan most was how Mindy's takedown resonated. Kaling isn't known for public feuds or manufactured drama. She's not a tabloid fixture, and her critiques carry weight. Viewers saw it as more than a celebrity spat. It was a reckoning. It was refreshing to finally hear someone in the industry speak up about Meghan's obsession with controlling every narrative, tweeted author Anika Foster. "We've been gaslit for years by her PR machine. Now it's collapsing." This moment marks yet another blow to Meghan's crumbling media empire. From Spotify dropping her podcast to Netflix reportedly placing her under creative restrictions, the walls are clearly closing in. And with July 4th meant to signal a new era for her rebrand, the backlash from this misstep may be harder to repair than she anticipated. As critics point out, the American public is growing tired of curated royalty dressed up as relatability. For Meghan, whose public image has long depended on an intricate mix of victimhood and glamour, Mindy Kaling's live session cut through like a scalpel. It wasn't cruel, it was honest. And perhaps that's what Meghan fears most, a world where people stop buying the story. Because once the fantasy fades, all that's left is a woman staging picnics in rented meadows, trying to remain relevant in a country that's learning to laugh instead of listen. And on this particular 4th of July, it wasn't the fireworks that lit up the sky but the public's collective eye roll at Meghan Markle's latest flop. The backlash didn't stop with Mindy Kaling's live critique. Social media platforms lit up with parody videos, reaction memes, and scathing commentaries that turned Meghan's patriotic picnic into the internet's punchline. TikTokers recreated the scene with dollar store props, mimicking her soft-spoken delivery and exaggerated gestures, while YouTubers posted breakdowns exposing inconsistencies in the background lighting, editing, and timeline. Even daytime talk shows joined the pile-on, with one anchor joking, "Nothing screams independence like a $75,000 picnic," and pre-written authenticity. Behind closed doors, PR analysts say Meghan's team is scrambling to do damage control. Sources suggest her advisors are urging her to step back from overproduced content and return to meaningful engagements if she can still command that space. "This was meant to remind America of her roots," said one Hollywood publicist. "Instead, it reminded everyone of how far she's drifted from them." Ultimately, what was supposed to be a charming brand revival has only deepened public skepticism. Meghan may have set the stage for a re-entry into America's heartland, but after this cringe spectacle, she's walking off with less credibility than she came in with, and the audience isn't clapping.